always listens to you too when you're in class.
Oh my God.
Sometimes he's in the kitchen. He's like, "Oh wow, I really loves what he's saying," and I'm like, "Yeah, same here." Same here.
Yeah, and she's stuck in an asana trying to do a headstand and
Exactly. Yeah.
your legs wide apart.
Quickly comes and assists me. But just to wrap it up, Stu, what would you have some advice to someone? Like, of course, you know your workshops are full of them, but what would be your advice for someone dealing with addiction who's listening?
Oh God, I think it depends on the individual. It depends who I would be talking to, and it would probably be different advice for many different people, different types of advice for different people. But just try and be, remember the Jivamukti one, the 3 Henry James is be kind, be kind, be kind. So try and be kind to everyone else before you be kind to yourself first, because really we hurt a lot of people, and we don't really realize it a lot until we look back in retrospect, till we get to a certain age in life where you realize how many people you've hurt, and think about your actions as you might be. How many yoga practitioners have you seen who go on and on about ahimsa and they're vegans and they're you know, I practice ahimsa. Ahimsa is so important, you know, and they're not. They haven't been. I definitely was not very ahimsic when I was younger, and I definitely would love to go back in time and fix some of those things. But you can't go back in time. And when Russell Brand says, write down all the things that are fucking you up or have ever fucked you up, and don't lie, don't leave anything out. There was one Jiva teacher, and she wrote down a list of all the people she had fucked up, and then tried to go all the way around the world to say sorry to every one of them.
You were mentioning at the last workshop. I was like, that's tiring.
Spent 2 to 3 years doing it, yeah.
Wow.
And she ended up not too well for. But don't go to that extreme. But realize that you're harming other people in ways that you can't even possibly imagine.
Yeah.
And then other pieces of advice, I would say, well, I'm the same. I'm the don't do things by half measures person. So if I just tell people, I even tell the most poshest celebrities and rich people who are never going to have anything to worry about in their life, but they're never happy. Have you noticed that? A lot of really rich people are never really that happy. A lot of really successful celebrities, they're never really that happy. And I said, look, if you're that unhappy with life, my favorite anarchist philosopher taught me, if you hate something, change something.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Look, if you hate your job, change it. If you hate your life and your relationship,
that's advice too. If you hate something, change it.
So, on one of our squats, it's a 57A anarchist bookshop in South London. That used to be sprayed on the wall. If you hate something, change something. Yeah. And I think that was, you asked me earlier, like the both of you asked me what made you do, what made you change, and I was like, because I just hated things. I just hated being ill, hated having trauma, hated hurting people. I just thought, well, if I'm going to change things that I hate, you actually have to change. You don't just talk about it. How many people do you see that talk about things and say, I was going to start yoga, but I'm not too sure when, and I was going to become a vegan, but I didn't. It's a good thing. Maybe I'll do it soon. Yeah. And I was like, why do you want to do it? Oh, because I hate my diet, or I hate my life at the moment. I hate the way I feel. Well, change it then.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Don't talk about changing it. Change it.
Just go actually do it. Put action.
A good one.
Yeah. Go do it.
I think I might have that on my gravestone. If you hate something, Change
We'll remember that
That's a good
too.
one.
Yeah, with a big E in a circle if you hate
No,
something.
it is. I think it's a really nice way of wrapping this episode up. Thank you so much,
It's
Stu,
my
for
pleasure.
chatting with us, and I'll put some of the books in the show notes. And thank you, Miguel. For being here.
If anyone gets to read this book, they are the most advanced metaphysical.
Yeah. This, of course,
It's
is
called Discourses on Yoga by Prashant Iyengar. I think you can only buy it from the Ramayani Iyengar Institute. And
yeah. Well, and the other beautiful recovery books you have there. I'll put them in the show.
the Russell Brand's worth reading because Russell Brand is.
I really
He's done it himself.
enjoy Russell Brand.
And the 12-step one is Lyndon Finley.
Yeah.
Lyndon Finley. She's a recovery specialist doctor.
Yeah. I'm gonna put them
Right.
Thank you so much, Stu, and thank you everybody for listening. You know the drill. Be good to yourself. Be kind, and goodbye. Thank you all so very much for listening to Go For Your Life. I really appreciate it, and if you liked it, you know what to do. Please leave a review, leave a comment, share it amongst friends, do whatever you can do to support me and this podcast, because it is my life. Thank you very much, Miguel, for doing the editing. Thank you so much, Maria, for your beautiful designs. Thank you, Sparky, for being the best co-host ever. Thank you, Animals Worldwide, for your daily inspiration to keep me going, for always putting that fuel in me. Thank you so much, because we know the drill, right? Namaste, vegan. Go, 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 go.